Good morning to all our viewers all over the world. If you are watching this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe, on notifications, like and share. An interesting topic. A man called himself yesterday a Simon Ekpa disciple on X, that's Twitter. He said, the Igbos will never bring down the price of foods, of goods and services because it's what they buy and what they are going to sell. Instead, tell the federal government to bring down prices of fuel. And he spoke at length talking about how after the civil war they gave to 20 pounds and today they have risen up and today the Igbos are everywhere. Now I'm asking you this question. Do you think that it is justified that the Igbos should not bring down the price of their goods and services because fuel has refused to go down?
Yes, let me tell you very clearly that this Igbo thing, we need to understand that the genealogy of Igbos all over the world is tied to their destiny and where they are coming from, their progenitors, their source of life. There's nothing you can do about who they are without talking about where they are coming from. Distinct race agreed, even by non-Igbos agreed that these particular people are distinct people. But in Nigeria, even before the amalgamation took place, we knew the Europeans themselves, the Portuguese, the British government, as at that time, the colonial masters knew exactly what is between in this race. After 35 of then about 40 years, they fought to conquer the Igbo nation. So the genesis of what Igbos do has been traced back in the 15th century. The records are there. Go and find out. The Igbo man became the first military head of state in Gambia. The Igbo man became the first civilian president in Ghana. So many countries, I'm talking about centuries ago, decades ago, not even in Nigeria. Outside, they still bear the same name, they still know their origin, they still know where they come from. They are seen as resilient people by Lord God. And they knew that the workings of Igbo determines by their industrious nature that is not even man-made. So you're not going to, anybody that is struggling, it's just like people trying to struggle with the strength of Israel today. You know that at the end of the day, you're not going to get it. Struggling with Igbos at this point in time, in order to squeeze them to what you want them to become, becomes a threat to yourself, who is also threatening them. So you are saying that Igbos should bring down the price of their own labor. Of course, Nigeria should also change their name from Nigeria to some other name. It's as simple as that. In a condition like this, where we'll find that for Nigeria to survive, Igbos must be given a condition. Igbo alone, just Igbo tribe alone should be given a condition. The Hausas will not be given a condition. The Yorubas themselves will not be given a condition. Why is it that they are not saying that the Yorubas should bring down the price of accommodation in Lagos? Yes. So what are we looking at? You know, the agitation and the conquest agenda that has been playing out. I used to tell people that Nzogu's coup was not the first coup in Nigeria. Nzogu's coup was a counter coup.
So what is the first coup?
The first coup was supposed to take place on the 17th of January 1966. Nzogu's coup took place on the 15th January 1966. So you can see that there's already a planned coup that's supposed to take place on. So what Nzogu did was to counter it, because without Nzogu's coup, Nigeria would have been declared a caliphate.
A caliphate?
That's the revelation. Because the white man, let me tell you the reason why the British government, decided to transfer power to the north. According to Lord Lugard and his men, he said they didn't entertain any form of stress when they were trying to infiltrate the northern part of the country. But that it took them 35 to 40 years for them to conquer, not even, there was a physical war. The Yorubas had invited the British government to come and colonize them. So that was the beginning of the foundation of transferred hatred till today.
Transferred hatred.
Yes, the British government transferred hatred via the northern political elites by advising them to join the military. They were told that, no, these people are more sophisticated than you are. The South is more sophisticated. What you need to do now, because, see, bro, you need to understand the level of headache that was given to the British government at that time. Are we talking about the Aba riots? Are you talking about the Nnamdi Azikiwe, the Zikis movement? Are you talking about how he had a collabo with Macaulay, about Macaulay and Kwame Nkrumah in those days, and this collabo led to the agitation for British colonial masters to quit Africa. So that reservation is what they head on. That's the reservation they head on. Till this moment we are talking about that. Up till now, 104 years after, there is no democratically elected Igbo president in Nigeria. Still, you are advocating that the only source of their survival should be squeezed. How you are going to achieve that becomes a mystery, because it is quite very, very unrealistic. Nobody can stop the already established network of Igbos everywhere all over the world. Nobody, not even you. So if you, if you're a federal government, you're saying that Igbo, you are going to determine the price of what Igbos, you understand? You are also taking your own leadership and your country backward.
Okay. God bless you, sir. I know you can go on and on and on. But you're a businessman, you have to go to your place of work and everything. But God bless you. Thanks for coming this morning. If you are watching, kindly subscribe, on notifications, like and share with others.
Thank you.